In the serene embrace of the morning, Anna laced up her sneakers, ready for her routine jog through the nature reserve, a place where the whispers of nature spoke more clearly than the clamor of the city. The reserve, a mosaic of verdant trees and winding trails, had always been her sanctuary, a place to clear her mind and reconnect with the simpler rhythms of the earth. As she set out on her jog, the crisp morning air filled her lungs, and the soft chirping of birds accompanied her steady strides. She relished these moments of solitude where the only sounds were her breath and the crunch of her feet against the path. The reserve was a familiar terrain, yet each visit brought its own unique experiences. As she rounded a bend in the trail, a sight both majestic and startling halted her in her tracks. But before we start, smash the like button and make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss any new stories. There, mere meters from the path, stood a bison, its imposing presence a stark contrast to the usual timid wildlife she encountered. Anna's heart raced, a mix of awe and fear gripping her as she stood frozen, her eyes locked with the gentle giants. The bison, with its shaggy coat and formidable horns, seemed to regard her with a calm curiosity. In a move that defied her every expectation, it slowly approached, its massive head bowing slightly as it came closer. Anna's breath caught in her throat, the proximity to such a wild creature both thrilling and terrifying. Then the unexpected happened. The bison, with a gentleness that belied its size, pressed its head against her body. The contact was soft, almost reverent. Anna's initial shock gave way to a sense of wonder. This was no ordinary encounter. She could feel a strange connection forming, an unspoken bond between human and beast. As she regained her composure, Anna noticed something even more peculiar. The bison seemed to be attempting to communicate. It scraped its hoof against the ground, a deep sound emanating from its throat. A sound that was neither aggressive nor fearful, but rather imploring. The animal's eyes held a depth of intelligence, and its behavior hinted at a purpose. Anna felt a surge of curiosity. What did this majestic creature want to show her? She hesitated, the rational part of her mind questioning the wisdom of following a wild animal into the unknown. Yet something within her urged her to trust this silent guide. "Am I really going to do this?" she murmured, her voice barely a whisper in the forest's embrace. The bison, hearing her voice, paused and looked back as if waiting for her. The unseen path, Anna's journey with the bison. In the early embrace of dawn, Anna embarked on her routine jog through the nature reserve. This place, a harmonious blend of sprawling woods and serene trails, offered her a much-needed escape from the bustling city life. Here she found solace among the whispering trees and the chorus of wildlife, a perfect backdrop for her morning reflections. One particular morning, as Anna rounded a familiar bend, she encountered a sight that brought her to a stunned halt. Before her, astonishingly close to the trail, was a bison. Its towering presence and shaggy coat exuded a wild majesty that captivated her. Heart-pounding, Anna stood motionless, the enormity of the creature filling her with both awe and trepidation. As if sensing her calm demeanor, the bison slowly approached, its movements deliberate and unhurried. Then, in a moment that seemed to defy the natural order, the bison gently pressed its head against Anna. This gesture, powerful yet tender, shattered her initial fears, replacing them with a profound sense of connection. It was a moment of pure wonder, a silent communion between human and beast. This encounter, however, was just the beginning. Anna noticed the bison's behavior was unusual. It seemed to be signaling something. Its hoofs scratched the ground purposefully, and it emitted a peculiar sound, a blend of a grunt and a growl that Anna had never heard before. The bison's animated movement suggested an urgency, a need to communicate. Faced with a decision, Anna pondered her next steps. "Am I really going to do this?" she questioned herself, her voice a mere echo amidst the trees. The bison, as if understanding her dilemma, paused and turned its head, patiently waiting. Anna's curiosity overpowered her hesitation. There was something compelling about the creature's demeanor. It was as if it was beckoning her to follow, to uncover something beyond the ordinary. Stepping off the familiar trail, Anna followed the bison as it led her deeper into the woods. The peacefulness of her usual jog was replaced by a mix of excitement and uncertainty. The forest around her transformed, the trees becoming denser, the path less discernible. Anna was acutely aware of her isolation, yet the presence of the bison offered an unexpected comfort. The bison's path was not random. It seemed to have a destination in mind. Every so often it would stop and look back at Anna, ensuring she was still there. This behavior was baffling to Anna. It was as if the bison had assumed the role of a guide, leading her to a place only it knew. As the day progressed, Anna became increasingly aware of the passing time. The sun's descent cast long shadows on the forest floor, a reminder that night would soon envelop the woods. The thought of being lost in the dark was unsettling, but Anna's determination to understand the bison's message propelled her forward. The journey led them to an unexpected discovery, a campsite seemingly abandoned in haste. The remnants of a campfire, still warm, indicated a recent departure. A tent was left open, belongings scattered around. The scene was peculiar, and a myriad of questions flooded Anna's mind. Who had been here, and why did they leave so suddenly? Anna's investigation of the campsite revealed a journal, its pages filled with detailed observations of the nature reserve's wildlife. The entries, meticulous and thoughtful, showed a deep appreciation for the natural world. However, as Anna delved deeper into the journal, the tone shifted. The entries became cryptic, almost obsessive, focusing on specific animals and marked with strange symbols. Among the belongings, Anna found a map of the reserve, marked with circled areas and highlighted paths. The map, coupled with the journal entries, suggested a targeted exploration, perhaps tracking something or someone. The campsite's mystery deepened, urging Anna to unravel its secrets. As the evening approached, Anna realized the importance of her discovery. The bison's behavior, the abandoned campsite, the mysterious journal, all seemed to be pieces of a larger puzzle, one that she was now a part of. Compelled to find answers, Anna decided to follow the trail set by the map, the bison faithfully by her side. Their journey took them to a part of the reserve seldom visited, where the forest grew wild and untamed. Here they stumbled upon a hidden clearing, its ground marred by signs of struggle. Broken branches and disturbed earth painted a scene of chaos, a stark contrast to the reserve's usual tranquility. In the clearing, Anna's heart sank as she discovered traces of illegal poaching, snares, traps, and signs of recent activity. It was a grim realization that the serene beauty of the reserve masked a darker reality. The bison's intent became clear. It had led her here to reveal this hidden atrocity. Among the chaos, Anna found two young bison calves caught in a trap. Their distress was palpable, and Anna's resolve to help them strengthened. She comforted the calves, their eyes meeting hers with a silent plea for help. As night fell, the sound of approaching vehicles signaled the arrival of the authorities. Anna had managed to contact them earlier, her phone catching a faint signal at the clearing's edge. The police and wildlife conservationists worked swiftly to free the calves, their actions a blend of urgency and care. The poacher, identified through the evidence Anna had gathered, was apprehended soon after. Justice was served, the balance of the reserve restored. As Anna watched the bison herd reunited, a sense of accomplishment and connection filled her. This unexpected journey had changed her, deepening her understanding of the delicate interplay between humans and nature. As she left the reserve, the experience lingered in her mind. Anna knew she would return, her appreciation for the natural world forever enriched by the bison's silent guidance. Her morning jog had transformed into a journey of discovery, a testament to the unexpected paths life can take us on.